Welcome to ancient Xi'an City Wall in the central part of China. Today in this video we're going to go around the city wall and have a little look around. Alright, let's get going. Oh, it's really hard to see that. I think our journey starts right here. And I'm going to be walking along the city wall. Alright, let's go. There's a security barrier, look at that. Alright. Okay, so here's a map, look at this. Wow. So we're here on the south entrance and it's 14 kilometers all the way around. So we're going to see what we can see. Everything's in Chinese, so it's probably a little useless to us. Yeah, let's start the journey. Wow. Okay, well we have our tickets, 100 Chinese yuan later, $13 each, and you can go as many times as you want until 10 p.m. If you don't bring your passport, then you're screwed. You need your passport for everything here, trains, hotels, everything. Okay. We're here. At last, we have our QR code. Alright, we're here. We are entering the wall. Check it out, look, Chinese New Year's coming up, so all the decor is out. I wonder how much it stretches across the wall. Alright, well let's get up here then, and that's massive, isn't it? Alright, see if we can find an entrance here. Okay, we're on top of the city wall, 14 kilometers all the way around. But yeah, look at the decorations. Crazy, right? And it's not just here, it is all the way along. Oh, what is she selling? I'm not sure what she's selling. And behind us, oh, here's the southern gate, look at this. Wow. Alright, let's begin our journey. There's a China post up here. Oh, I need to go there later. So there's people selling things here. Souvenirs, trinkets, food. Various things. Wow. They even have portable police cars. Look at this. It's like the little taxi from Total Recall. Oh, there's a lot of history here. Well, apparently this wall is over 1,000 years old, so perhaps it's a little maintenance, who knows. But it's all in Chinese, there's no English. So this is where you can rent the bikes, look at these. I think it's around 50. It used to be around 50 yuan a day. It's around $7 or $8. You can take a bike here and you can ride it all the way around the wall, which is pretty much what we're doing today. We'd say we're going to be running instead. Oh, he's got a tandem, look at that. Wow. Okay, we're in the southwest corner now. It looks like each corner has like a rounded edge, I guess, for strategic lookout points. Look. Wow, it's so crazy seeing the wall here with the contrast of the skyscrapers in the background. It's almost like old meets new. And now this is the west side here. Wow, it's crazy. I didn't even know how wide it was until we're up here. It's actually a pretty big wall. Alright, let's see if we can see what's over the edge here. So every like couple of meters there's one of these little rectangle holes here for some... Wow, look at that. It's crazy, right? Yeah, and it is tall as well. Look how tall that is. I love the stereotypical music in the background, just waiting for the video. So all along the wall here, there's some placards here. You can learn about the history of the wall or the area. Looks like there's maybe a dead dog on there. A dead dog or two. So I believe this wall, it was built in around 500 AD. I'll put it in the captions below so you can see. So certainly a lot of this history here has to be from the region, but yes, it's in Chinese. I have no idea what it says. I thought for the high entry fee we'd get some other languages, but I guess not. But certainly it's very clean. But right now, where we came in at the start there's like a spring festival because we're coming up to Chinese New Year. So that's why the price was a little higher. I don't think it's normally $13. I think it's maybe around 10, a little less. But they put a lot of these decorations up for the beginning of the Chinese New Year. So it looks very different today. So it's probably not the experience you'll see all year round. But every now and then they have these buildings. Look at this. And you'll see these all around the city as well of Xi'an. Looks like you can go inside. It's almost like a mini museum or something. You can put your umbrella here. And yeah, it's a tide beam. Yeah, thing about this area is the kids are out of control. When you take a train here, you get announcements every 20-30 minutes saying keep your kid under control, but it's one of the negatives, I'd say. Out of control kids, smoking and spitting. Everything else is great. Oh, and toilets look like they're from World War II. Everything else fantastic, but those four things, whew, be prepared. It's not for beginners. Alright, let's see if we can catch up. Look at the decorations here. Look, every maybe 10 meters here you'll see a little dragon here with a flag, little lantern. Yeah, it's very nice. Alright, so right now it looks like we're on the west gate. Just looking down into the city, you can see the shape of the wall. It's pretty cool, right? So yeah, the center of Xi'an is all enclosed inside this one giant wall. There's a little bell here, look. So our hotel is actually in the middle of the wall as well, and it's quite hard to drive around this city, so it's probably the best place to go. But on our cosplay. Now, cosplay is crazy. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But sorry, the west wall. On the west wall, you see the wall extends over here into kind of like a courtyard here. Look at that. Got some decorations down there. Huge buildings. But it does have a bit of a commercial feel to it. More cosplay. So people will dress up in a traditional attire like that, and they will be doing TikTok or Chinese TikTok all night, all evening, all afternoon. The bell tower in the middle of the city, you'll see people set up with vertical live streaming, just streaming hours and hours and hours. Endless. I thought TikTok was bad in Europe and America, but it's no comparison. It seems like everyone is doing it. Everyone's on their phone streaming, taking photos, doing cosplay. It looks cool as a tourist, but it slowly gets a bit annoying because you can't take pictures of famous attractions because these people are always there, always live streaming. So you're always going to get them in the picture. So he's like fluttering the dress to get the best shot. Cigarette in the mouth there. But yeah, you'll see this everywhere. So I think it's just because if you want a nice picture, it's, you know, it's kind of impossible. It's too many people, too many cameras, and a lot of cigarettes as well. All right, let's carry on then. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? But yeah, this is something you're gonna see everywhere, especially in this city. I didn't see it in Chengdu much. Looks like we've got a bit of construction here. You can see the contrast of old and new. I think I'm lagging behind a bit. Oh, there she is. See if we can catch up. Okay, we're at the northwest gate now. There's little exits in case you can't make it to a main gate. They're all behind like security perimeters. It's a lot more peaceful over in this corner. Okay, we're officially halfway, 7Ks. And that can only mean one thing, we're at the north gate. Look at the north gate, it's a lot more quieter than the southern gate. I guess the southern gate gets more people, more cosplayers there. But you'll see what I mean now. Cosplayers, fancy dress everywhere. But yeah, north gate, another bell up there as well, another bell. And yeah, wow. So yeah, all the festivities seem to be at the southern gate. So I'm guessing that's when the main celebrations are. There's definitely more food and shops there as well. So if you want a little bit of the wall, it looks like the south gate is the place to be. If you want some peace and quiet, come to the north. Or the east. No, west. East, north or west. It's not the south. Okay. So you'll notice when you get closer to these buildings how intricate they are. You zoom in there, there's a little face on every, I'll see if I can get my finger in there, a little face on every rung or roof tile, whatever you want to call it. Some little animals, little chicken, dragon. Yeah, very intricate. You don't really realize until you're like way up close how detailed everything actually is. Even on these wooden beams as well, there's imagery, painted beams. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Then you multiply this by, well, everything around the city. Wow, yes, absolutely crazy. But you see how clean everything as well. How clean everything is. It's not through people not littering, it's through people just cleaning multiple times a day, and you'll see that in many Chinese cities as well. Alright, well, there's a little model here, let's have a little look at that. The defense system of the city gate, archery tower. We have some English now, look at that. Learn a bit about Xi'an. Oh, there we go. Oh wow. I don't know if you can see here, but there's actually some engravings. I don't know what it means, I don't know how old it is, but it extends all the way along. But you'll see it on almost every brick. Now it's either got to be one or two things, graffiti, or sometimes people sponsor a brick. You know, you put your name on there, you do a sponsorship, donate something, and it's like your name is on the brick forever. Who knows? I have no idea. Well, welcome to Xi'an, the West Gate. little familiar Chinese factory over there. But yeah, that's how busy it can get. But yeah, here's the west gate. We're almost done, just a little left. Wow, absolutely amazing journey around here. Oh, my bad, I spoke a bit too soon. This is the west gate. Let's see how much things cost. So you can get some popcorn. Everything is caramelized here, not salted or buttered. Get a hot dog, they're pretty popular here. See what they got on the menu. Oh yeah, no, I understand nothing. Okay, but I think a bag of popcorn is around $3, so a little pricey. But you can get something from the vending machine. I'm not sure what that something is, but you can get that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I have no idea how much anything is. I have no idea how to pay, but you can get a figurine. Oh, wow. Alright, yeah, just one more quarter to go. Probably take about 2 hours with running. I bet if you're walking, it could be 3-4 hours with pictures and videos. So yeah, it's like a good half-day trip. It's pretty nice. More cosplayers over here. Oh yeah, one of the big things for me when I first arrived into China a few weeks ago was self-awareness. I don't know if that makes sense, but certainly in the UK, people kind of see you in your peripheral vision and prepare for you to either walk past or do something like that. It seems completely the opposite here. It's not. There's not much self-awareness. When you go to Thailand, the self-awareness is very strong. It's just an observation, but you get a lot of people walking in your way, moving you aside. Their kids will be doing stuff on the floor. They don't care. But self-awareness is a very interesting observation here. All right, I think we're getting more commercial again here. So it looks like the west gate and the south gate are quite well, more commercial really, yeah. But it seems more peaceful way over on the east and the north. Oh wow. Okay, we made it. We made it. Here we are. Back where it all began. Oh man. Okay, well we did 8.8 miles, just over 2 hours. It was a nice half day. Nice half day trip. Now it's time for lunch.